Welcome to another Monsterforge review video. Don't really know what to call this one. This isn't cheap crap I shouldn't have bought, because technically this thing wasn't really cheap before it went on clearance, but it's not really a stupid toy review because a toy is not really stupid. It's kind of in between. If you've been watching my videos for a while, you remember when I bought the Ready-2-Robot blind box figures. They came in these little four-chambered boxes that had the pieces of the robot that you put together and a pilot inside of a little thing of slime. When they first hit the market, they were about $10 a piece, and while I thought the figures were really cute and cool and had some pretty versatile parts, I don't have the figure to review anymore because I didn't really think too much of it. So I've used parts of it for different things, and I use these little storage containers for props with my Transformers collection, which they're pretty cool. They're pretty neat looking little Cybertronian type deals. But the thing is, I bought two of them, and they were $10 a piece, and they're very small figures, and you'll see in just a minute what I mean by that. But the thing is, I said back then when I made that first video that these things just weren't worth $10. Once you buy one and go through the process of opening it, you've basically lost part of the fun, because it's like, oh, I'm doing this again. And that just kind of, it doesn't really make you want to open many more of them except for to get the parts and stuff. But anyway, it's a line of minifigures that they come in pieces, and you go through a whole process of opening these things. It's just not worth $10 in my eyes. I said, if the things were $6, maybe $5, yeah, $4 would be better. Keep going, and free is the best. But anyway, the point I'm making, sorry for that long preamble, is tonight at Walmart I picked up this. It's the Ready-to-Robot Tag Team Battle Pack. And as you can see, not only did I feel they weren't worth $10 a piece, nobody else did either. There are absolute gobs of these things just clogging up the lower shelves at the Walmart toy department at the Walmart I went to tonight. But this Tag Team Battle Pack, it's a 2-figure set. You get one figure that you can see, and you see here, this is the size of the little guys. They're small. Like, here's a standard, like everybody knows the size of a Star Wars figure. They're like 3 3/4 inch tall. And, this guy is that. But, I mean, to be fair, a Star Wars figure like this that used to be like $5, they now charge like $10 for these things. And they're like just standard 5-point articulation figures. No elbows, no knees, the arms only move in one direction, the legs too. They're charging way too much for these things. I love them. I love the little 5-point of articulation figures, but they are really, come on, focus. They are really not, whatever. They're really not worth the money that they want for them. Don't even get me started on Transformers. Those things keep going up too. But anyway, we're here to talk about something that was inexpensive, and at this price point, I could see it. Now, I understand that they probably lost money on this line because, I don't know how much it costs to make one of these little guys, but it can't be much. But then again, if you can get it, get it. For a little while they did. These were kind of popular at one point, but it just kind of died off. And like I said, the shelves are clogged with them. But anyway, all of that aside, all that leads up to just this. And I was going to do an unboxing of this set. And I might possibly go back and get more. They've reduced the sets to like, a regular one that you get in the blind box is like It was like $6.98 or something like that. And then they had this 2-pack, and I'm like, for $9, yeah. You know, who doesn't want to pay, you know, $4.50 a figure for these? That ain't bad at all. And when you throw in the fact that it comes with extra accessories too, you know, couldn't turn it down. But you know, so the way that they're packaged is you get one that you can see in the package, which, you know, I really wanted the little bling bling hat to the side, little white dude riding a mech. I really wanted him. Not really. But the mech is really cool, and that to me is the reason. Like, some people like the little figures. I don't give a crap. There's like one of the little figures that I like, but the mechs are really the reason to get it. And honest to goodness, I'm a custom toy maker, and these parts are just perfect for the kind of stuff I do. So that's mainly what I'm getting these for. You know, I get 2 packages full of parts, and yay, that's bonus for me. But anyway, let's I got my trusty X-Acto. This one will come, this one's blind. Like, there's another one over here, and you can't tell which one you're going to get. I've already talked to somebody that's bought several of these, and it's always the same figure. It's not really a mystery if you know what comes with it. I can't remember which one, so it's like a mystery to me. And so anyway, without further ado, I will get into this thing. And as you can see, it's still got the tape on it, so it's an honest to goodness unboxing. I don't know what's in here. Let's see, I wonder if I have to do the... Yeah, I'm going to have to cut tape everywhere I go. Let's see. Oh, there's one right here. Okay. This whole thing just comes apart. Okay. Let's see. What a waste of packaging, really. I mean, look at this big box, and this is the contents right here. This is... That could have been a little box unto itself, but instead you get this gigantic mass of cardboard. And I understand it's to take up shelf space, to go, oh, look how magnificent this is. Oh yeah, by the way, here's the back of the package. Oh, they have names of the guys. That's cool. Well, this blind pack thing will have names of everybody in it too. Anyway, yeah, this package is like, oh, it's garish, coming by me. Well, evidently that didn't work. Yeah, that's on the floor. Okay, so what we have in here is, this is the goods. Now, this is these are the accessories that weren't with the regular figures, and of course the tape one. I'm guessing they're supposed to go with him because their color. Oh no, that's not even the same color. That's like a different green altogether, and the mech in this package is yellow. That's good. Let's see. But it has spring-loaded launchers, which that's going to be fun for some custom I make. Let's see how good the launcher is on this thing. Oh, it's a little... What is that? Like a little face or a drone or something. Not sure. So let's see how good this... Oh, okay. That's a pretty good spring in there. Yeah. And this is the... of course. There we go. So this is the little mech guy. Is that easier to see now? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's the little mech guy. He's... Oh, they have him. Yeah, my X-Acto's kind of old. Anyway, yeah, and that doesn't even... I wonder if I could use that for anything. Probably too flimsy. But yeah, this is the mech. It has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 ball jointed points of articulation, and it's just really cool looking. I mean, look at that. Oh, and I forgot, there are ports on the back of these. Ports on the back to plug additional weapons in, so it's really cool. These are cool little guns, like little laser blasters or whatever. And he's got like a phalanx. I don't know how you pronounce it, but you know, phalanx. That works. It's like a bunch of different missiles all firing together, and this one's like a blaster, like a Buster from Mega Man. But yeah, it has a little port. It has a little thing in there with 2 pegs, and the little, I mean, come on, let's talk about ridiculous. This guy. Come on, focus. This guy is ridiculous. He's got his little soul patch. He's got a skull on his sleeve, the hat turned to the side, spikes on the cap. He's got gold chains. Something on his back. I can't quite make that out. It's probably like, I don't know, it's something on his back. But anyway, yay, these are the guys that fit inside of these things. And, I mean, they fit in there pretty securely. And, you know, for kids, that's fine. He's a cute little guy riding the thing, but, you know. Anyway, yeah, the mech suit's really nice. And this launcher can fit there. It's cool. It's really cool. Yeah, I see this being used again for something else. But anyway, there's the first mech. Now, here's the fun part. In theory, this thing is supposed to stand up. In reality, let's see. Here's the blind pack. It's wrapped a little bit differently than the ones. Yeah, and it's wrapped a little bit differently than the ones that you buy in the store, just because it's got this. It's just different. But anyway, you basically start out these things cursing a lot, and you know, that's what X-Acto knives are made for. Okay, all right. So it's not gonna follow the rules. Good. There's instructions. It's got your open in order 1, 2, 4. Okay. So, open in order 1 to 4. Okay. So it's got like a thing for each level. Each level has a different part. Yeah. Okay, I'm supposed to peel here now. Oh, that one actually took, but yeah. See, this is the same thing that happened when I bought these things before, is the perforation. It's got like a little perforated line, and it does not want to tear the way it's supposed to. See, it's like, it just goes its own way. It's like, screw the rules. I do what I want. Do what I want. Go on the floor. Alright, so supposed to open number 1, and wonderfully you have little parts in here that you take out, and I think these are here's the checklist to show you all the wonderful bots that you can get. And let's see, this shows the battle packs that have the 2 figures. And tag team, survivor, double trouble, and beatdown. I got tag team. And the little guy that I got, His name is Hype Man. Yeah, see, it shows the little guys here. Hype Man. It's Hype Man. And that shows you all the different mechs that you have. The one that I got with the Hype Man is, it's hard to tell because the parts are different with him. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Here's some of the goodies that come with this guy. Oh, here's a body. Oh, okay. This is one of the ones I got before when I when I bought the blind bag one or blind boxed one. And here's a, oh, ooh, that's nice. It's a little, it doesn't want to go in that hole. Cornhole. Wow, that is really not a good fit at all. Well, we're already off to a good start. Good night, everybody. No, yeah, okay, it's better. I can get it in there, but it is really not a good fit. And it's the little peg inside of this part's really loose on there. So I don't know how that's going to hold up. But, yay, I get a robot hand that I can use on something else. So, all right, let's go to step 2. Something flew off. Let's see. Alright, what do we have in here? A leg. Where'd my guy go? I had a guy just a second ago. Oh, there he is. Here's like a spider leg. God, these are tight this time around. Like, super tight. I don't think they were like this the first time I got these things. And... oh, here's the other set of leg. Or the other, yeah, the other pair of legs. Good Lord, these things are super, super tight this time. I keep worrying I'm going to shear off a part. But, yeah. So, you know, I should have this down like this anyway. You guys have been looking at nothing. Yeah, so he's got like spidery legs. Now, these are parts that I didn't get with the one before they had this same body. So I guess they do kind of randomize things a little bit. All right, on to the next step. And it tells you to... it tells you right here, push here. And so I'm going to push it, and oh, that part opened up. It's kind of neat. Like I said, you know, whatever. Let's see. There's several parts here. What do we got? This is, oh, it's a claw. Or the head of a very confused robot pterodactyl. Let's see. So that would go on his shoulder, I'm guessing. Good Lord, these things are tight this time around. Like the ones that I got before, they just popped in like nobody's business. These are like fighting me like a big dog. Let's see. This is the other arm. That's cool. I like the arms on it this time. There we go. Yeah. And let me guess, this is the other weapon arm. Yep, another confused pterodactyl. So that's cool. I like confusion. Oh, I think does not want to go in there, but that's good enough. So there's the mech. I probably have the legs on backwards or something. Oh, that's funny. It says T2 on the back. Judgment Day. Alright, now, this thing says, which pilot is ready to battle? Push here. So, am I pushing? Oh, jeez. Holy crap, that shot that thing across there. Okay, so there's slime in here, which I don't really understand the slime, but you know what? If I was 8 years old again, I would definitely understand it. But I have the mind of an 8-year-old, so I understand. It's slime. It's slime for the sake of slime, and it has a little peel away thing so it doesn't leak. And let's see who we got. Come on. Thing is not giving up the ghost. I have memories of childbirth suddenly. Alright. Let's see who I got. The good thing about... it's that stupid mad scientist again. It's the same one I got before. It's just a different color. Yeah. That's what I set out to get. But like I said, nobody cares about those guys. Here's some snot for you. Blue snot. Is that what Smurf snot looks like? Alright. Put that in there, and I will put the cap on that, and I will never do anything with it again. Because now I have 3 vials of that slime snot, and I don't do anything with it anyway. Okay, so this video is getting really long, so let's try to wrap this up. Yeah, these things are great. Some size comparisons. I kind of hate the fact that their colors are so similar, but anyway, beggars can't be choosers. Some size comparisons. The little minifigure dudes are like, I don't know, they're like an inch tall. Like if you've ever seen the headmasters that were with the last Transformers series, they're taller than these guys. I'm ahead. Yeah, so they're really tiny little guys. They're cute enough, I guess. I mean, oh, cool. Has he got a straitjacket? Yeah, he's straitjacketed. Okay, he just went up in my opinion. But anyway, these mechs compared to a Glyos figure. I don't know if you guys collect Glyos or not. These figures are great. Artist named Matt Dowdy, a super cool guy, makes these really cool figures. This one's a glow-in-the-dark one, so it doesn't have any of the paint details on it, but some of the colors these things come in are really awesome. But they're like a buildable toy line, so you can pop stuff off. One of the reasons why I brought out the Glyos figure to show is that just like the last time I reviewed these things, I made mention of the Glyos figures are sort of compatible with these, and it's kinda, it's like bleh. But the cool thing is the Glyos parts fit really tightly into these things, so you could put Glyos parts on these peg holes and build some really cool stuff. But that's just an example given. It's kind of one of those one-way compatibility things. One thing that you can do, I'll get this guy because I like the shape. You can pop your arms off of your Glyos dude and his upper part, and it fits right in there. So it's like, you know, he's got a little mech thing. I'm a mech guy. I'm a mech guy. Yeah. I had heard that you can also take the headmasters from the Titans Return line, and they'll fit in there. Yeah, maybe if you shove them in there, but that's kind of stupid. Anyway, some other toy lines to compare them to. If you're not familiar with Glyos, Imaginext. It's they claim it's a preschool line, but I collect these things, darn it, because they're cool. The guys who designed these guys, when I say guys, it's guys. It's dudes and girls, boys and girls, whatever, men, women, whoever designs these. They were really into a lot of the toys that I was into when I was a kid. So you see a lot of stuff like this is a Fisher-Price Adventure People figure. design that they translated into the Imaginext figures. But there was a figure back in the like late 70s, early 80s that looked like this, but it was like scaled to a Star Wars figure. But yeah, I don't really know about, there's no real compatibility between these two, but they'd be neat little robot workers to go along with them. Once again, a Star Wars figure is, way taller. They'd make neat little droids to go along with Star Wars figures. And Legends class, which is the small guys in Transformers. Could be like a little robot attack drone. Yeah, but I mean, this is kind of a re-review because I reviewed these guys before, but I figured I was going to open up this set that I got for cheapo tonight and figured I'd share it with people. Keep an eye out at your Walmart stores or wherever else these things were sold, because if it's like it is around here, they're getting rid of these things like crazy. I talked to a friend of mine from the Midwest who said the same situation. They're actually, his were a lot cheaper where he got them. Yeah. So, anyway, that is the Ready-2-Robot tag team combat. I threw the box in the floor, so I don't remember. But watch the first video. It tells me it's like tag team combat set, or it doesn't matter. These things are kind of cool for $9. Getting 2 of these is nice. Getting the extra weapons and stuff is cool. Don't pay any more than that for these things, though. They really are ridiculously overpriced for what you get. But not at the, like $4.50 a piece. I guess you could say that they're like $4 each, and an extra $1 for the accessory that came with it or something. I don't know. I'm justifying something that doesn't need justification. $9 is a great price for these 2 robots, which will be chopped apart by me and turned into parts of other things later on. So anyway, toodaloo.